In every school, there's always that one person who needs to be the center of attention. At my school, it was a girl who lived for the spotlight. Every other month, she'd show up with a new bandage or a fake cast, just to get people to ask what happened. She'd cry at the drop of a hat, and unfortunately, some people actually fell for it. One Tuesday morning, the entire student body was packed into the gym for a routine assembly. Out of nowhere, the girl's mother burst through the doors. She looked frantic as she rushed up to the principal and whispered something urgently in his ear. The principal's face went pale. He grabbed the microphone and called the girl down from the bleachers. The gym went dead silent. You could hear a pin drop. When she reached the floor, her mom whispered a few words to her, before collapsing into a heap of dramatic sobs. She tried to run for the exit, fell halfway there, and had to be practically dragged out by her mother. We were all stunned. We were certain something world-ending had happened. Her friends started texting her immediately, but she would only reply with cryptic messages like, "I wish it had been me instead," or "Life will never be the same." By the next day, the rumor mill was in overdrive. The most popular theory was that her father and younger sister had been lost in a horrific car accident. The entire school was in mourning. Teachers were crying, and we even spent an entire period signing a massive deepest condolences card and collecting donations for her family. She stayed out of school for a full week, fueling the tragedy. We all expected her to return in black, broken and grieving. But when she finally walked back into class, she looked perfectly fine. A few students eventually got the real story from a neighbor. It turns out her mother hadn't come to tell her about a fatal accident. She had come to tell her that the car was in the shop, so she would have to walk home that afternoon. The reason for the emergency? Her little sister had been taken to the clinic because she stubbed her toe and broke a nail. The school went from mourning a tragedy to realizing we had all been extras in her latest imaginary drama. Needless to say, the condolences card was promptly thrown in the trash.